Hello and welcome back to the Commander Lurpack YouTube channel. Sorry I haven't posted anything lately. I got hit with the flu.
Okay son, everything's gonna be fine.
I'm gonna die.
Not if we can help it.
My head's so burning.
How did this happen?
Oh, he caught the cold off me.
Just don't think, do you?
I'm a bit confused. Hasn't he just got a cold?
For God's sake, woman, he's a man. He's got a man cold.
And then right when I thought I was recovering, I got a chest infection. So you can blame my shit immune system for the lack of content. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I start my Napoleonic Solar Auxilia force and try and come up with a scheme. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. So when the Liber Imperium came out, I got rather excited about starting a Solar Auxilia army. And then I started reading through the rules and their cohort doctrines, and in particular the Ultramar pattern cohorts, and things just started to come together. So after getting very excited about the Napoleonic era themed Solar Auxilia army idea, things escalated rather quickly. My friend Simon found some 3D files that were a blend of Napoleonic style uniforms with Prussian helmets, which were perfect for what I had in mind. And then one thing led to another, and all of a sudden I picked up a 3D printer on sale and thus began printing my Napoleonic army.
Build me an army worthy of Mordor.
My next step was to do some research into Napoleonic era line infantry uniforms. I looked at the Fusiliers, and the main themes that I saw in the uniforms were the blue coats with red trim on the cuffs and the lapels, and also they had white trousers and white belts and backpack straps. These are going to be the main components of the uniform that I'm going to try and transfer onto my own chaps. So the first thing I'm going to do is undercoat this chap black. So I've now painted my chap black as the undercoat, and to get that rich blue of the Napoleonic uniform, I'm going to be using Cantor blue, which has quite a strong blue pigment. I'm hoping this will replicate that blue of the Napoleonic uniform. So I've just finished painting on all the Cantor blue onto the parts of the uniform that's going to be this rich Napoleonic blue. The next step is going to be painting this Calgar blue as a highlight over the top of the Cantor blue, and I'm just going to lightly dry brush this on, so I'm only picking out the very ridges and edges of the uniform. Let's see how it goes. So I've just finished dry brushing on the Calgar blue, and as you can see, it just makes the blue pop a bit more with those highlights but you've still got the darkness of the Cantor blue in the folds and creases of the uniform. Next step, I'm going to paint the red detailing on the uniform, and I'm going to do this using corn red. So I've just finished painting the corn red parts of the uniform, and I'm quite happy how it's coming out so far. It's starting to look a lot more like a Napoleonic style uniform. Next up, I'll be painting the white parts of the uniform, and to do this I will be using Wraithbone. I realised that I'd forgotten to paint the cuffs on the uniform red, so I just quickly went back and did that. And now continuing with the white, I'm just going to paint the trousers white. So I finished doing all the Wraithbone on the white parts of the uniform, and now we're going to paint the equipment parts and the gas mask with Rhinoxide. So I just finished painting on the Rhinoxide onto the wooden parts of the gun and the equipment pouches and the gas mask. Next up, I'm going to paint Mornfang Brown around the wrap on the boots. So I've just finished doing the Mornfang Brown. I also dry brushed it onto the wood of the gun. Just helped to give it a bit more of a variation in hue, and also did it on the gas mask as well. My next step will be to do Iron Breaker on all the metallic parts.
Nice.
So I've just finished painting all the metallic parts of the model. Just painted the whole of that counter on the back metallic because I've got 120 of these guys to paint, so I can't really afford to overcomplicate the paint scheme any more than it already is. But happy with how it's looking so far. Next step will be to paint the hands with Cadian Fleshstone. So just finished painting the hands.
I've noticed is that my voice cracks a lot, but you know, everything will be alright, you know.
And next step is to paint Abaddon black on the pipe for the gas mask, and I'll just put a little bit of detail in on the backpack rebreather thing. Let's go on with that. Oh, and the helmet as well. So I've just finished painting the black on the piping and the helmet and the little rebreather backpack. Next step will be to paint the gas mask eye lenses, and I'm going to do my usual white in the eye lens, followed by this Vallejo fluorescent green. The white just gives it a nice white colour for the fluorescent green to go over, and really makes it pop even more than if you just applied the fluorescent green over a normal paint. So I'm going to do that now. So after doing the green of the eye lenses and this little panel on the back, I'm going to do all the snagging and touch up all the areas where there's bits of other colours where they're not meant to be. So I've just done my snagging and tidied it up a little bit. Next thing I want to do is do a wash of Agrax Earthshade on some of the areas like the hands, the red and the metal parts and the white, just to give it a bit more depth. I'm not going to do any on the blue because I feel like that's already got enough depth with the two different shades. So I've just done the wash with the Agrax Earthshade on the white parts, the red parts and the hands, and the metal parts. And my next step and last step of the main painting is to paint all the detail with Retributor armour. So all the little buttons, the spike on his helmet, the V on his helmet, and there's one on his gun, the little lapels on the uniform. So yeah, quite a bit of detail to pick out. So I've just finished doing all the gold detailing, all the little buttons and the V's on the helmet and the gun and the belt and the little spike and the lapel. It took quite a bit of time, but it really is worthwhile. Next up, I'm going to use Dryad Bark, and this is just going to be to muddy up these bottom parts of the model where mud would be splashing up and ruining those nice white trousers of his. So I'm just going to stipple it on almost dry with a very knackered brush. So I've just painted on the dryad bark just to muddy up and dirty up the bottom part of the uniform. Just helps to blend it in with the base a bit more. Didn't want to go too mad with it because I wanted to still give the idea of this pristine uniform, everyone marching in orderly lines into battle, like the Napoleonic period. And he wouldn't look quite the part if he was not in his pristine uniform. So next I'm going to paint the base with Rhinoxide and then apply my favourite paint of all, as you probably know, which is Vallejo Thick European Mud. And then it will be pretty much finished. Now for the final reveal. I've still got a lot of chaps to paint. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll try and return back to my previous upload schedule of once a month. Don't hold me to it. And yeah, I'll see you on the first Sunday next month, hopefully. Unless my immune system tries to kill me. Bye.